Melvin Hines is out as the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff's athletic director after a little more than a year on the job. The 48-year-old Hines was relieved of his duties Wednesday, according to a news release from the office of UAPB Chancellor Lawrence Alexander. As with all faculty and staff, Mr. Hines participated in an annual evaluation, which revealed that it was time to move in a new direction, Alexander said in a news release. We thank Mr. Hines for his service to UAPB athletics, and we wish him well in his future endeavors. Repeated attempts to contact officials with UAPB for comment were not returned Wednesday night. Keith McClooney has been named acting athletic director, according to the news release. McClooney, who was named Executive Senior Associate Athletic Director for External Operations in the spring, has worked in athletic administration at Florida Atlantic University, Middle Tennessee State, and Wake Forest. Alexander said a search for a new athletic director will begin immediately. Hines officially became UAPB's athletic director on September 10, 2018, taking over for interim athletic director Albert Bennett. UAPB had made significant improvements to its athletic facilities since last year. A new floor and seating were installed at H.O. Clemens Arena, the home for the UAPB volleyball and basketball teams. The Terry Hunter Baseball Complex received upgrades in February, having new padding installed around the newly named Bill Jones Field. Improvements were also made to the locker rooms, coaches' offices, press box, and concession stand. Prior to arriving in Pine Bluff, Hines spent 2012 to 2017 as the athletic director at Alabama State in Montgomery. Hines served as Alabama State's Senior Associate Athletic Director from 2010 to 2012. He was Alabama State's interim athletic director for 3 years before having the interim tag removed in September 2015. Alabama State won 4 Southwestern Athletic Conference Commissioners' Cup titles. The award is given to the university compiling the highest combined total of men's and women's all-sports points. Hines, who played wide receiver at Auburn from 1989 to 1992, also served as an assistant coach at Louisville and at Alabama A&M. He worked in student-athlete support services at Alabama A&M, Troy University, the University of Minnesota, and the University of Mississippi.
It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to the Thursday, and we're going to even go as far as say a special edition of the Mike Prince Show. You heard at the top of the show, Melvin Hines has been relieved of duties at the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. We'll discuss that for the most part of today's show. We will bring up other football events that are scheduled this weekend. Impactful events, I might add. Don't forget our social media handle for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are at The Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our website, obnradio.com. We're actually doing some new construction with that, so bear with us while we do that. Our 24-hour dial-in message center is 713-570-6736. And without any further delay, we'll jump right into today's episode. Today's episode is made possible by attorney Lee Van Richardson, located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can give him a call today at 979-826-8008. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, located at 3019 Waller Street. Jeremy West is the agent that you need to get in contact with, whether it's for home, life, auto, or business insurance. Give them a call, 936-931-3696. And for those of you who are under the attack of diabetes, the cause and effect they can have on your skin, do me a favor. Visit this website, divafeet.com, D-I-V-A-H feet.com. Diva Skin Conditioner has developed a formulation that is so powerful that they're giving you a money-back guarantee. All you have to do is visit the website, divafeet.com. Money-back guarantee, absolutely nothing to lose. Speak with a representative today by dialing 903-270-0026. Well, as you may be aware, the relief of duties of services for former athletic director Melvin Hines was announced, and it seemed to come with a swiftness. And a lot of people be wanting to know why, what happened, who shot Jack, who robbed Carol. And to some degree, it is of significance. But the way we view things here, you have to turn the page and you have to move on to the next chapter. Some outstanding things that Hines accomplished in such a short time. Most of his notoriety as an athletic director came from his run at Alabama State. So let me give kudos to Chancellor Alexander. They didn't hesitate. They didn't drag their feet on deciding what the next move was going to be, at least in the short term. They had the person they put in place. They announced that they're going to be doing a search. We have to give Chancellor Alexander, kudos for moving swiftly in that regard. In regards of Melvin Hines, you hate to see anyone lose their livelihood. Now, there are speculations, and there are going to always be speculations, especially when you're in the public's eye. I don't worry about too much on speculations. We try to roll with the facts. And the facts right now is that Melvin Hines has been removed as athletic director at the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, which had me to start thinking the life of an athletic director is really very short-lived. A lot of people don't realize that sometimes the worst thing you can do is become an athletic director, because more than likely you have just shortened your career. You may have had a successful run as a head coach, even as an administrative assistant to the AD. But once you get in that big boy, big girl, big person seat, the game changes swiftly, without warning. And who knows what has to be done, who knows how it has to be done, why it has to be done, knowing that it has to get done. From outside looking in, we all know that it's easier said than done. Yes, as fans, as credential holders of the media, you always have your viewpoint. Some of valid concerns and even valid remedies. But the bottom line is those who are in the seat have to make those choices. Pine Bluff, it couldn't have come at a worse time. 2-1 with the football team. One of the best starts since 2012. And yet the leader who had orchestrated those things has been shown the door. It's going to show a lot of the leadership ability of the coaches that remain. It's going to show a lot of the staff that remains. We all know that throughout business, whether it's athletics, marketing, construction, whatever the business may be, it's always built upon relationships. There have been many relationships that have been affected with the move, not only at this latest decision, in future decisions to be made, whether it's at Pine Bluff, Jackson State, Mississippi Valley, Prairie View, Texas Southern, it doesn't matter. There is going to always be a cause and effect. Meanwhile, on the flip side of that coin, life goes on. Huge games this week, in particular, Prairie View traveling to the reservation to take on Alcorn. Southern heading to Tallahassee, Florida to take on FAMU. Heard from Coach Willie Simmons on yesterday. Should be an exciting game. Now you have to factor in how will the Golden Lions respond when they take on the Tennessee State Tigers this weekend on the road. All games are important, but even more importance is stressed now. How will Coach Thomas rally the Golden Lions? How will these young student athletes respond to this moment of adversity? That's what makes sports powerful. That's what makes sports meaningful. Yes, you want to win as many as you can. You want to be the best at whatever you set out to do when you're competing. But it also shows what type of character you have in the moments of tough times such as this. Grambling will go to take on Alabama State. That should be another very interesting game. Grambling State has been very quiet, but from outside looking in, you have to respect and admire the improvements that they've made under the radar, I might add, these past couple of weeks. So that'll be another intriguing game. Alabama A&M coming off their big win over Northern Alabama with a little controversy, might add. They'll be at Samford. Actually, we were supposed to hear from Ted Dixie today, and we might do a special edition later on, but we felt this was a very important need for this episode today. So we might do a double dip of the Mike Prince Show today and hear from Ted Dixie a little bit later on. And then another huge game, Mississippi Valley will be hosting Bethune-Cookman. Coach Vincent Dancy probably has the best 0-2 team in the conference right now. But guess what? At some point, you have to cross over to the win column. And that's exactly what Mississippi Valley will be trying to do when they host the Wildcats of Bethune-Cookman this coming Saturday. And might I add this, I know that McNeese beat Alcorn by the score 14-7. Alcorn showed great poise, some grit and determination, sticking to the game plan, coming back to take care and make it respectable. But if I might say this, I believe Mississippi Valley thus far has performed the best in the SWAC Southland Challenge of this 2019 campaign. We have one other hope this season, as Texas Southern will do battle with Houston Baptist next week. I told Coach McKinney, you're our last hope for this year. You got to go out there and make it happen. So we'll see how things will go. Pine Bluff, hang in there. Things will get better. Brother Melvin Hines, we pray that you land on your feet. Swag Nation, want to remind you guys that you can be a listening partner today by going to the website at obnradio.com. Click on the PayPal button, make your donation today, and it's just that simple. Will you help us continue to carry on the message of the world of HBCU sports? Visit that website today at obnradio.com. My time has come where I must exit stage left. I've got to scoot for now. But until the next time, I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. You guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.